I just had one amazing experience at our local store. They've been renovating it for quite a while, and oh my gosh, they're beautiful now. I didn't know a grocery store could be that pretty. I was kind of sad because one of our mom and pop rural grocery stores went out of business a few weeks ago, and I went over. I knew it was going to be out of business. I've been waiting for 4 years for it to go out of business, and got over there Saturday night. Kept going through my head, it's out of business, it's out of business. Got over there, sure enough, it was closed down and out of business. But we do have a beautiful grocery store here locally, and I was very pleasantly surprised at what I saw when I walked in. Number one, I saw what looked to be a beautiful dark hardwood floor in the produce department. I don't know what, I didn't take a good look to see what it was really made out of, but my produce department was just beautiful. So I don't know if you have checked out your local store lately and if your produce department is as beautiful as mine is, but I'm going to start spending a lot more time in the produce department. Unfortunately, my personal nutrition has not been anything to write home about. We do pretty good sometimes, but I just kind of bypass the fresh produce department most of the time. We get oranges and bananas and kiwi and grapes and um, I used to put a lot of carrots in beef roast. Last time I bought organic carrots and put them in a beef roast, they came out like puff balls. It was very strange. They kind of puffed up and got all airy. I've never had carrots do that ever, but they did. So I went to the produce department and oh my goodness gracious, I should make a separate video. They had every conceivable thing you could ever think of, and then some, just some of the most beautiful different kinds of vegetables packaged in the most unusual ways, and all for convenience and all for just the right size packages, and things you could pack in a lunch, and oh, just I couldn't believe what was there. And then they must have incorporated I think the organics area used to be in a different spot, but now it's all incorporated and it's really, 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 really nice. So I kind of went there looking to see, I never knew if there was such a thing. I kind of went there looking to see if they had, yes, ladies and gentlemen, carrot juice. I went to see if they had carrot juice, and they did, and it was amazing to me. This has the equivalent of 8 pounds of carrots in it. And I understand it's not half bad if you mix it properly. So I don't care if I have to choke it down. I'm going to drink some of this and see if it does me any good. And it wasn't, there's kind of a sediment. I don't know if you can see that. There's, maybe if I turn it a little, you can see it. There's kind of a sediment in the bottom of that. So I think you should turn it a few times before you drink it. But I'm sure I can find a way to make it taste good. Or just hold your breath. We actually really love cooked carrots, but I haven't done carrot juice yet. So anyways, I think I paid, I don't know, $4.99. I think I paid for this. This is Odwalla. Sounds like an Indian tribe. Odwalla. All natural. I'm trying to see what this says. Oh, it must be refrigerated. It's been sitting here a while. I need to put it in the refrigerator. So they did have the carrot juice, and I was very, very, very impressed with some other things that I got and the prices, considering all the weather extremes we've had in the last year. These are Mandarin oranges. Those are the cutest little things. Aren't those cute? I probably got it upside down. It's Buddy's Mandarins. Sometimes they call them cuties. I think that's a different brand. But these are easy to peel. It says, trying to see the weight on there. There's got to be a couple dozen of them in there. I don't know if they sell them by the piece or sell them by the weight. But at any rate, you can see how many there are. See that many? Anyways, I think I paid $4.99 for that. I got the receipt here someplace, which I thought was not a bad deal. And then my little friend comes after school for a little bit of homework. We do homework together in mathematics, and she's kind of particular about what she likes to eat, but she likes these. They're fresh blackberries, and I didn't think that was bad. It is Product of Mexico, 6 ounces, $1. I didn't think that was bad for $1. Fresh blackberries. Then I was really excited when I saw the grape tomatoes. These are on sale for $1 at my local grocery store. So you could throw these in your salad or just munch on them like candy. They're just about as sweet as candy. They had, these are seedless, red seedless grapes. They had these beautiful red seedless grapes for $1 a pound. That was the deal, and for just slightly more, I think they were $1.28. They had the green grapes this week. So you may, because those are items that are probably in season someplace on the planet, you'll probably find something similar where you live. And then one of my favorite indulgences in the produce department is $3.99. Oh, the picture's not going to do it justice now. That is a golden ripe. We used to have another name for these. I'm trying to remember what it, well, they used to call them, there was different kinds of pineapple. And before they ever used to package them like this, long time ago, before they ever used to package them like this, they had golden pineapples. And but this takes all the work out of it. This is to die for. Fresh pineapple in a container. $3.99 is what we pay for them. Sometimes they're a little bit more. But if you took this thing and cut it in 4 pieces, it still would be more than I would want to eat at one time. It kind of is hard on the inside of your mouth, makes it a little tender. But I'm sorry, the light is not doing that justice. It's really, really beautiful fruit, completely ripe. That's a little bit better. But if you were to take 1/4 of this, that would be more than you'd want to eat in a setting, and it's only $1 for 1/4 of that. They were selling little crushed pineapple spears in a packet about yay wide and about yay long, about 4 inches, 5 inches long, and about the chunk was about that big. And that's a little pricier because I'm sure you could probably get, they were about $1. I'm sure you could probably get 8 or 9 or so out of this, of that same size. So it's a little pricier. But all in all, I was extremely pleased with what I got in the produce department today, and extremely pleased. They had an awesome selection of juices. You think you need to be careful to read the labels to figure out what it is exactly you're getting, because you might be surprised. But this, what was I going to say about this one? Oh, they have a website too. The other brand of carrot juice, the reason I didn't buy it is because it was the brand name of the carrots I've been buying for years and years and years, and I don't care for the carrots. They have no flavor, so I didn't buy that brand of juice. I bought this other kind. Okay, let's see what else about the grocery store. Let me think. I guess that's probably it for right now. If I think of something else, I'll probably make another video, so that's fair warning. I wanted to remind you again that almost, I'm going to get tongue twisted, almost all, I shouldn't say that because that's not true. The majority of the basic videos that have factual information in them, like how much salt do I need to store and how much yeast do I need to store and what's the shelf life of my yeast and all that kind of thing, is in the first probably 50 to 100 videos, first few months of videos. And then there's lots of various topics in between, like cheaper than a divorce. It's not funny, but you know, those are the things that try men's souls and women's souls, and just the day-to-day stuff. So there, I try to sprinkle a little bit of that in there, you know, not that you can't find that kind of information elsewhere, but just so we have well-rounded subject material, and because we all deal with basically the same frustrations in life. And this is pushing 10 minutes, so I'll quit there. That's the end of my grocery trip. This is about the 3rd time that I went to the grocery store all by myself, and well, the big grocery store all by myself in about a year. So I was pretty tickled to get in there and do that and take a, like a kid in a candy shop. Had a good time, had a real good time. So God bless your night. 10 minutes and 12 seconds. Make a list and check it twice so you can eat more than just beans and just rice. And just because I would doesn't mean you should. There, now I'm covered. Bye.